With the introduction into our new race, No Man's Land, I've had a couple of people ask, how do I train for a 50K? How do I go into ultra marathon territory? If I've only run a 5K or a half marathon or even a marathon, how do I go into a 50K, 50-kilometer race, a 31-mile race? How do you train for that? I'm Nick Cronin with Lafitte Running, and today we're going to combine my two favorite passions in life. That's why we're in my study instead of in my gym. I really like running, and conversely, also not in addition to running, also like lifting weights. I don't know how those two came about, but they kind of merged together. I also have a huge passion for reading. I'm a huge reader. And so any book that had ultra running in the title, I've collected over the years. So today I'm going to go over my what I think is probably the two best books for starting for a newbie for training into ultra running. If you are not new to it, these are also good books for increasing your knowledge base on what to train for. So the two books that I have, the first one is Hal Koerner's Field Guide to Ultra Running. By the way, I'll put these in the description, Amazon links on how to find these books. So Hal Koerner's Field Guide to Ultra Running and Brian Powell's Relentless Forward Progress. Both of these guys are accomplished ultra runners, so they're more than qualified to write these books. Tons of great knowledge. Hal Koerner's, and I'm probably butchering that name, so don't quote me on how to pronounce his last name, but for him, I really dig this book because it has a lot of practical advice in it on what to do for how to run on trails, how to have the right mindset for running 100 miles or 50K or what have you, what to eat, how to pack food, how to pack, what kind of shoes to wear. It's got all the great practical knowledge. It also comes with diagrams, and I'm not going to give it away because it seems wrong to kind of rob the guy, but there's also training plans on here for 50K, 50 miles to 100K and 100 miles. I'm not a huge fan of his style of training plans because the dude runs every single day. And I like to have 2 rest days, like 3 hard days during the week and then 2 hard days on the weekend. So Monday and Fridays are my recovery days. I find I get injured if I run every day. I do like his plan includes 2 a day, so if he has a big distance, run half in the morning, half in the afternoon on the weekdays. But for the most part, I like his practical advice more than I like his training plans. That being said, that's a me thing, so take a look at him. If you like the training plans, perfect. The other thing you can do is take his general idea on training plans and adapt it per your own. You can always just, like, if he has 6 mile runs, combine it all down, do a little math, and then 6 times 5 equals 30, divide by 3, you got 10 miles. Whatever math you want to do to kind of get what he's achieving there is perfect. You just kind of have to go with your best judgment for what has worked for you in the past. That being said, that field guide is a great way to learn how to run. Now, the other one, how to run an ultra. The other one is Relentless Forward Progress. First off, the name is perfect. If you're going to run an ultra, that's the mindset. It's just forward progress. Are you running? Are you walking? Are you sledging? Are you crawling? Whatever. Forward progress relentlessly is the name of the game. That should be your motto for ultra marathons. In his book, he also has a ton of great advice on how to run an ultra. I don't think it's as good as Hal Koerner's book, but it's pricelessly good information, as well as like snippets of information from everybody else, from a bunch of other like accomplished ultra runners. So the reason why I'm citing his book is his racing plans are a lot more in line for me. First off, he gives advice on 50K, 50 to 100, 50 mile to 100K, and then 100-mile training plans. And he bases them off of mileage. You can either do like how to run 100 miles by running 50 miles a week, or how to run 100 miles by running 100 miles a week. He has both flavors on there and great advice on how to do it. And he does it 5 days a week. He does three heavy runs during the week, 2 rest days, and then on weekends he does 2 long runs back to back. That's more of my style, and it melded with me much, much better. Again, you got to go with however works best for you. So those are my 2 go-to books on how to jump into it. Read up, and it's a great source of advice on how to train, as well as some solid training plans to get you started. So those are my 2 books that I'm gonna recommend. I'm probably, if enough people like this, no, not even enough people like this, truth be told, I'm probably gonna do these in the future because I love books. So I'm probably I got a ton of ultra running books and running books on mindset, on just like chicken soup for the runner's soul kind of books, as well as training mindsets and training plans and stuff like that. I got a bunch of books I love, and I'm probably going to do videos on these in the future. So if you have any questions or anything like that on these books, please let me know in the comments, and I hope to talk to y'all soon.